Hello everybody, this is Eren. Welcome to my new video. In this new video I'm going to show you how I merge colors, how I grade colors into one another, which is using my technique, which is nothing too fancy or original. It's just a quite simple method to use. Might be a bit long to get used to at the beginning, but it's quite simple and I'm sure it's quite easy to understand. And I would like to show it to you because so many of you asked me in my latest videos and on my DeviantArt channel, DeviantArt works, or on my Facebook page, how I merge colors and grade them. So this is going to be a tutorial and also a video in which I show you how I redraw this screen capture from Legend of Korra, which I really like. And okay, so let's begin. The first thing I do is creating a new layer, an empty layer like this. And here I'm going to start working on my colors. So what do I do? As I said before in my brush tutorial, I don't use any particular or special brushes, or at least not so often, and surely not for the skin tones or the hair. I generally use the base brushes from Photoshop. This is Photoshop CS5, in case you're wondering. And if you have more questions and doubts about how I use brushes and how do I set them, please check out my other video on my first tutorial on brushes. I will link it here on the video. And okay, so you will be able to see how I choose my brush size, my brush opacity, and how do I use my brushes. So I will select this brush here, which is the one that gives me the soft edges. First thing I do is to lower the opacity, okay? So I with the eyedropper tool, which is this nice little thing here, I select the color I want to use, and that's just the easiest thing on earth. I just start to apply it. I'm not. This is the speed at which I work, so this is not going to be faster than I do it in reality. So what you see is actually what I am doing. So as you can see, I just start by putting down the base colors, just like this. Now, of course, since this is a Screencap, sorry, I can't pronounce it very well, Screencap redraw, I will try to rework this picture here and make it in my own style. So not in this first part of the video, but later on I will start to actually modify the picture a lot. So okay, as you can see, the colors are quite messy, nothing too precise here. What I'm going to do now is I need to merge the colors, right? I need to blend them into one another. So what I do here, and what I actually start doing from before normally, but I prefer doing the rough shadow shapes before. And so what I do next is that I select the colors that are created from my first brush strokes and just put them over the ones that I've already laid down. So as you can see, I select the color and apply, select the color and apply, select, apply, select, apply. That's what I do constantly. Okay, let's see. I will merge this, I will define better this part here. Okay, so I've put one color for the shadows. Select and apply, select and apply. And select and apply. Select and apply. Okay, I selected it 4 or 5 times and it already looks much better as far as the grade is concerned. I will do it here again. Okay. And so as you can see, I go on and soften the edges, the borders from one color and the following one, right? So that it looks softer and not so strong and I don't know how to say it. It's and rough. So if I do this and I'm going to slowly merge the colors and it all gets such a much nicer look. I'm sorry I've erased completely Korra's nose, but that's not going to be a problem from now on. So next thing I do, I always select the okay, just another thing. If you don't really like the result of the colors here, one thing that you can do that I do sometimes is to select the soft brush. Always remind to keep a very low opacity on this kind of things, because if you do it like this, it's going to ruin all your work. So low opacity. You can decide how low, but I generally do it between 10, 25, max 30%. And what I do is that I select one of the colors. We can use the shadow color or the lighter color, and just apply it over. Okay, in this case on this part here, or maybe on this part, to make the colors merge in a softer and nicer way. As you can see, you can really feel the difference from before and after. I'm going to merge these two layers now because I don't need them separately. So next thing to do, I'm going to select a shadow color, because as I said, this is going to be a redraw, so I'm going to, let's say, correct some things that I don't really like about this style of this drawing in particular. And I'm going to be drawing this in making this my own in some way. So I'm going to make new shadows, just like this. I'm going to add things that were not included in the first version, because that's a cartoon, it's not meant to be like an illustration or something like that. But that to me are very important. Okay. And once again, if I want to add these new shadows here. Sorry for the zooming in and out. And so I want to give this a nice tone, a nice skin tone, because this looks quite a bit grayish to me. So same thing. I've applied one color, and I put over it some of the color that I already had in the picture, and just keep on with the same technique all over again. Select, apply, select, apply, select, apply. Nothing too fancy, as you can see. It's just a very mechanical process. Nothing particular, no special tools. I've been asked by many people what do I think about the use of the smudge tool, this one, and many of you asked me if I use this tool, and the answer is no. I used it in the past for other stuff like drawing hair, but I don't use it anymore, and I I wouldn't be able to suggest you how to use it because I don't use it, so I'm sorry I cannot help you with that, but I hope that my tutorial maybe would show you another way of doing this kind of stuff. Please remember, as always, I always want to specify this, that I'm not showing you the right way, okay? This is not the perfect way to merge colors or the one that you should use. This is how I do this, okay? So I just wanted to share with you something about my drawing techniques and my style, but please don't feel obliged to use this kind of stuff because it's surely not the perfect method. It's not the right one or whatever. It's just my way of doing this, and I've changed my mind a lot of times during my life. And so I, as I said before, I used other tools before that I don't use anymore, so you can try this method. If you don't like it, just don't use it. It's perfectly okay with me. I'm not going to get angry. If you want, you can let me know if you try this, if you find it useful, if you have some questions, if you have doubts about this. Please do feel free to leave a comment or let me know, because I would like to know if you like this or not, or maybe you have some suggestions for me, like you discovered something and a new method or something. So please feel free to let me know your opinions and your suggestions in the comments, and I will be more than glad to read them and to show my share my opinions and to read yours. Okay, so as you can see, I'm really just going on doing the same stuff that I've been doing till now. So I just select the color and apply it on every surface and of the whole picture. And I know this might sound a bit boring, and this might seem quite long, because it's surely not something that it's done in a minute. But yeah, I really like this style. I feel really comfortable with it. There's a new method that I've been trying lately, which is very interesting, and I will be probably showing you this new method that I'm talking about quite soon. I've learned it from a super talented illustrator that I've met some time ago, who's called Antonio De Luca, and you should totally check him out. It's just amazing. And I've attended a very small workshop with him, and he gave us some really nice tips on how to merge colors, and maybe I will talk about these new techniques that I've learned from him in my next videos. Let me know if you're interested, if you want to know other stuff, whatever you want to know, please let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out and share my knowledge with you. Yeah, so that's it actually. But you see, there is no particular trick. It's just merge, 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 and merge colors. I don't think I have much to add to what I just said. So I will stop talking and I will just keep recording this process so that you will be able to see what it looks like in the end. And yeah, I will show it to you once it's finished. Should you have any questions on this subject, which is once again merging colors and grading colors on your works, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you have any doubts or questions, okay, just leave a comment below or contact me on Facebook or on my DeviantArt page. I will be adding the links in the description box below. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was clear. And I will now leave you a small preview of the rest of the coloring process, which I will be recording from now on and editing in the next days. And thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to let me know if you're interested in any other particular subject for the next videos. Thank you, love you, bye bye.